All right, BYU at Baylor. We've got Baylor 6-point home favorites, 50-50.5 the total. I guess, Boise State's claim to fame this year and the couple wins they got is the opponent just couldn't get out of their own way. Utah State was one game where it happened against Boise, and it was BYU last week. That was unbelievable. I mean, it was just if they hang on to the football, that's a BYU double-digit win against Boise last week. Instead, it ended up being an outright loss for BYU against Boise State. Very frustrating because they just obviously critical, mind-numbing turnovers constantly. But I think it's opened the door to potential point spread value here with BYU. And look, I've been backing Baylor a lot. I understand, and including last week against West Virginia.
Yeah, you backed him?
Yep.
You backed Baylor, yeah.
Yeah, against West Virginia, I took them. I took them against Iowa State. I've had Baylor on my card a few times this year, the West Virginia game and the Iowa State game in particular. And they've got one hell of a defense. And I was shocked to see them absolutely carve up with Jerry Bohannon through the air, 336 passing yards, Abram Smith running the football against a good West Virginia defense. I mean, Baylor's not shown it. The defense is why they played well and won games, but it was their offense that absolutely ripped apart West Virginia in that game. To me, it's a non-conference game, but BYU with that 19th ranking, when they have an opportunity against a Power 5 team, especially on the road like this, I would expect BYU's A game. And as much as I've been backing Baylor, this doesn't feel like this feels like the line would have been -3 or -4 on Baylor had BYU not completely turned the ball over and gift wrap turnovers to Boise.
Yeah.
So I would look BYU. I think the value's there here. What do you think?
Yeah, you might be right. I mean, just the horrible game by BYU, and Baylor just plays the best game of the year, especially offensively. It just blew it out of the water. I think this would have been 3 as well, right at 3. So if you think BYU, but BYU still has some nagging injuries. It's interesting. I like Baylor a lot. I don't know if I could lay 6 here, a full touchdown. This is a pass for me. I'd lean a little bit under, but they've scored a little bit more, lately. It makes Oklahoma State win. Oklahoma State beat Boise. They beat Baylor. Maybe they're one of the better teams there in the Big 12, better defenses, Oklahoma State. It's a pass for me right now. I don't even have a lean. Maybe if this got over 7, I like BYU better, but just a pass.